Recently, the Rivers State has been on an aggressive drive to educate the people of the region so that they can take over highly competitive positions in strategic sectors. This boost has come in the form of scholarships and aggressive development drive. Intervention programs have been designed to create opportunities for rural communities. The Rivers State Sustainable Development Agency, RSSDA, runs a strategic state government-supported initiative designed to coordinate and harmonize the efforts of supportive local and foreign development agencies such as the World Bank, UN organizations, USAID, amongst others as principal stakeholders under an autonomous legal framework aimed at poverty alleviation and youth empowerment.
The Rivers State Sustainable Development Agency is an agency of the Rivers State government, but it's a multifarious agency. That is to say, it's a partnership between us, development partners, and the multinationals.
Camilla is just 12 years old, but he is already a shining example in his community. He is a bright student and is now studying under a Rivers State government scholarship in an elite school his parents could otherwise not afford. He was suffering from a bit of laryngitis when we visited, but his father, a widower tasked with raising 5 children alone, now proudly tells everyone about the success his son has become.
His presence there became a very big source of encouragement to the rest. I will call them and say, look, you know where Chukwumela is now? Be focused, listen to the teacher, make sure that in your exams you come out first, because if you don't come out first, you will not be there.
Camilla is one of 133 indigent pupils from rural communities being sponsored in 14 elite schools across Nigeria. The state has paid 6 years tuition and boarding for them. Jochebed is another beneficiary of this scholarship program. She says that far from missing her hometown, she is enjoying life in the city.
In Port Harcourt, we have constant electricity, while in Opobotan there is no constant electricity. They usually bring light only in the night. In Port Harcourt here, like in the school now, we learn different types of subjects and we have different subject teachers.
They really changed my personal life because my parents would have spent the faith of paying my school fees and working harder to get money to pay my school fee. But since RSS were sponsoring me, and when I come to school, they just stay at home and pray for me. They don't work as hard as they could have done if they were the ones paying my school fees.
The RSSDA is a time-bound special intervention instrument for poverty reduction and social development. In the next 15 years, the focus is on rural poverty reduction, improvement of the lives of rural people. The aim is to build economically useful skills and capacity for self-development by the poor. In the driver's seat of the agency is Noble Pepple, who has swapped oil and gas operation for education as is on secondment from the Shell Petroleum Development Company of Nigeria. Noble is a seasoned administrator with solid background in external affairs and sustainable development. What drives him is passion for change.
Passion for the poor, sustainability, seeing things, small things grow into big opportunities. An example is this classroom where we are. This is one of our agency's projects, and basically the whole vision here is to provide for our secondary schools at a very early age the same opportunities that you will find in other developed societies.
Internet classrooms have been provided in select schools in 23 local government areas across the state. For higher education, about 700 students are in prestigious schools in UK, Canada, Ireland, Singapore and India, enjoying university scholarships worth over 3 billion naira per annum. The agency is fulfilling its mission to partner international and local development agencies and the government to uplift the poor through deliberate and sustainable intervention projects. Funding has come mostly from the Rivers State government.
We started out quite well with a number of the international partners, UNDP, USAID, the World Bank, DFID. The problems we've had in the Niger Delta have meant that there's been a break in the relationships. But we're on a drive now that we have peace to win them back.
The autonomous agency was set up in 2007. RSSDA has worked in collaboration with Rivers State Line Ministries and other relevant government agencies and is subject to legislative oversight by the State House of Assembly.